It's quite enough of the bird droppings, buddy. Otis, come here, bud. What's this? Good puppies. Good puppies. Good boy. Good. Sit nice. Sit nice. Good. That's good. Good girl. Good girl. Good boy, Charlie. Good boy. Good Barney. Good boys. Good. Well done, pups. Well done. Will we go this way? Will we go this way? Let's keep going until we get some audience. River! River! This way, buddy. Good boys. Good poppers. Good puppies. Well done. Well done. Well, it's taking a little bit of time, but hopefully we start building an audience. Let's spin the camera, do a quick intro. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services Virtual Dog Walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. You join me and my team on Thursday the 10th of July, my morning session. We've got 7 dogs out. We are in Edinburgh. City centre is behind us over in this direction somewhere. It's a cloudy but nice day. A little bit windy. Apologies in advance if the wind is a bit disruptive to the microphone. We'll try our best to find some terrain that isn't windy or harrowing, but the reason that we go live is to show you these guys and everything that we get up to on our session. We've immediately got someone jumping in and saying hi. We'll come to the comments in a few moments, maybe get a few more in between now and then. But the session today has got off to a shaky start. I think some of my regulars who are either tuning in or will watch this back as a video on my channel will be very interested to hear that this morning these leads that I actually keep in pretty good condition in terms of their they don't get tangled, and I try and keep them accessible to me and stuff like that. This morning session we had to put all the dogs on the lead for about 10 or 15 minutes before we got to where we were going and they could all be let off. And by the time that we got them all off, I'm not kidding, it has taken me the rest of the time from now, so we started about 10:30, it's taken me like 30 minutes to get the leads untangled. It is the most infuriating thing that I've had to deal with all week. So stress levels are high, but we're nice and calm now because we've got the puppies around us. We're quite happy and content. They are, at least. They do feed off me. They will pick up on my vibes. I think there might have been 1 or 2 naughty words that came out of my mouth while I was trying to untangle everything, but at the moment we're back to our normal situation. I've managed to untangle them all and get them all nice and accessible should we need any of them, which is, I've got one to hand. I always like to have one to hand in case we get ourselves into a situation that requires one urgently. So there we go. There's my gripe for the start of the day. And now that that's over and done with, I'll relax and shut up, or at least I'll not moan. Let's talk about something more constructive and more productive, aka the puppy dogs. So we've got 7 of them out this morning, as always, and someone who gets a lot of attention on our channel is Ruby, who is on the long line. We'll maybe come on to talk about that later in the session. We've got Charlie Boy, we have Nell, Otis, Stanley. Stanley and Otis are border terriers, so this is Stanley, This is Otis. We've got Barney Boy, looking a bit hot and tired already. And behind me here, just about ready to complete his second week, is River. And he's doing great. River, is it nice for the camera? Come on, bud, you can do it. River, what's this? Good boy, you stay there. Good. Oh, not quite, not quite, not quite. We're working on impulse control with them a little bit off camera. Look at these two. It's a wonderful sight. If you're a Border Terrier fan, which is one of the search results that bring a lot of people to my page, this is a great sight. Get asked a lot about how we can walk Border Terriers off lead and together. It's something that we may come on to talk about again later today as we go around. But we have 5 of you guys, don't we? You're the most recent recruit, Border Terrier wise, buddy, aren't you? I know, and we find it very well. We love you guys. Very popular breed here in Edinburgh, and it's very popular in the part of the world that surprised me. I was looking at my YouTube analytics. If you don't produce videos for YouTube and you just watch videos, you're maybe not aware of everything that YouTube offers, but it offers an awful lot in terms of reporting about, you know, where people watch from, like the countries they watch from and things like that. And the States is by far and away the top contributor to my channel, which is a bit surprising to me because we're in bonnie Scotland. I think there was a film called The 51st State. I think it was in reference to Scotland being the 51st state, honorary state of the US. I think there's a good relationship there between our cousins, American cousins, and certainly on this channel they are high flying on the views. So if you're watching just now from the States, let us know. If you're watching from anywhere that isn't Edinburgh, please let me know. It always amazes me just how far this reach in this channel gets. And I like to play a little game with myself to see if I've heard of the various places that people are watching from. And more often than not, I let myself down badly, so I need to work on geography. If my mum's watching, I think my mum once got 6% in a geography exam at school. So I take my geography from my mum. I think I'm sure she's delighted I've told everyone this. Morning, Mum. How are we doing? But yeah, going back to the dogs and the combination. So you'll see we've got 2 Border Terriers. We've got Stanley, we've got Otis. But all the dogs are around about the same size. Probably under the 15 kilo mark. I think they're all safely under that by quite some way. What's that in pounds? 30 pounds or something. So they're all just little ones. And then this afternoon, I'll take out another group of dogs and they'll all be bigger. Labrador sized. It's still warm, Keith. It's still warm here. It's muggy as well. I don't know if you can tell from the backdrop. The camera sometimes makes it look bluer than it is, but it's quite hazy. It's not a crisp, clear day. It's a little bit hazy, and there's clouds in every direction. And you know, that way it gets quite sticky, humid. So we're just taking it very easy, as you can see with the pups. They're all, if I just be quiet for a second. You can maybe hear a little bit of them panting. So we'll just take it nice and easy. There are a couple of good ways to cool the dogs down while we're out here out and about. So this longer grass is a fantastic way for them to cool down essentially their organs. We want to cool their internal system down, so what we'll do is, this grass is probably sort of shin high, knee high on me. Some of it will tickle my knees, but most of it will be around about my shin. You can see there Charlie and Nell just getting absorbed in the grass there, and if they are a bit overheated, they can just lie down in it. Charlie's maybe thinking about it just now, and that just cools their tummy down, which is basically where all their Ruby's showing us here, not in the long grass, but against this short stuff. So just there's a bit of a heat differential between the air and the ground, and this grass will be nice and cool, so they can have a nice little chill out. But we're also just taking it very slowly, letting the dogs pant and trying to stay off any of their paws, anything that would be too dry, too dusky, too rocky. This stuff will all heat up a lot hotter, so if we can stay on the grass opposed to this kind of shale stuff or whatever it is, they'll stay nice and cool as well. I'll walk on this stuff, but the dogs will no doubt choose a path of grass. Well, maybe not, they'll just follow me directly. Maybe they're just an autopilot. They're maybe just an autopilot. You get the idea. Right, here's a triggering comment, if ever I heard one. We don't get the heat here like you do in the States. You're right, it doesn't get as hot on the thermometer as it does in the States, for sure it doesn't. But what we definitely have here, being an island, the UK being an island, I'm referring to, not Scotland, but we have incredibly humid conditions. Whereas I think if you think about the deserts, you know, the Grand Canyon and these places, they'll get really hot temperatures. They'll be very dry, very, very dry, and those kind of heats are slightly easier to deal with than the greener a place is, like Scotland is. When it gets to those temperatures, all the moisture just evaporates into the air and becomes very difficult to breathe and very sticky, and very sweaty. Sorry to say. So yeah. So even although it's only 20 degrees here today, you can see from the dogs, it's not just me. The dogs are feeling this. They're panting a little bit. And we've got the wind behind me here, so another great thing to point out, on the off chance you weren't aware, I'm sure most of you will know, but just in case you don't know, so dogs don't sweat. They do a little bit through their paw pads, but not really enough to cool them down. There's a little bit to take some of the heat out of their feet. So they don't sweat. So the reason that we humans appreciate a nice cool breeze is because any moisture on our skin gets evaporated off and takes some of the heat with it. But because these guys don't sweat, there's no moisture on their fur or their skin, and so a breeze doesn't really affect these guys at all. And if anything, sometimes it can be a bit poorer for them. So, you know, if you look at the weather app and it says because it's a bit windy, it might feel a few degrees cooler than it actually is. Well, for the dog, that doesn't apply. They will just stay at the temperature that it is. And if we were to get them wet, then of course that principle would apply, wicking away the temperature with the water and evaporation. But because they don't sweat, so the wind is kind of useless for us, I'm afraid, which is frustrating because we've got quite a lot of that. We've got a lot of wind, a lot of hot wind, a lot of it coming from me right now. But Ford Mustang, how are you doing today? You've given us a wee like. Oh, thank you so much. Ford Mustang has just reminded me, if we get 10 likes, we'll give the puppies a little biscuit on you guys. We're up to 6. We don't need many of you to give us a little like, surely. Surely you're not going to deprive them of a little biscuit. Maybe you are. Maybe you're just going to sit back and watch them suffer. Either way, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. I mean, I won't forgive you guys, but the dogs will be fine. They don't know that you're here. But I know. I know. Oh my goodness. Ford Mustang has been in the wars. Can we talk about it? Are you okay if I talk about this on the stream? I will start to talk about it. I'll ask you questions and then you can tell me, or you can just stop answering. How on earth have you dropped a temporary traffic light on your foot? That seems like something that doesn't happen in most people's days. That's an odd thing to happen. Otis, you coming, buddy? Stay with the team, bud. Stay with the team. Good boy. Good boy. I hope you're well. I hope you're recovering well. I tell you what, I've broken a couple of bones in my foot before, and my toes in particular. The one that I've broken, I think, my big toe twice, and I don't think they were able to do anything for it either time. It was a case of, yeah, you've broken your toe. See you later. It was a bit kind of like, yeah, you'll live. You'll live. And obviously I did, but it was excruciating, because obviously you're on your feet all the time and you don't realise how much weight and pressure is going through that little toe until you have to like shift your weight or stand up or adjust yourself in your seat and all those kind of things, and then you realise just how much of a stabiliser that toe is. So I feel for you. And taking it off the truck and it fell. Oh, what kind of weight was that? That sounds painful. I'm sorry, I'm laughing with a bit of a cringe in my voice. I'm like, oh, you know, a grimace. I'm not actually laughing at your discomfort. I'm kind of thankful it wasn't me. There's the guys cooling down. If you've been with us for a few minutes, you'll know we spoke about this before. This long grass is good for them just to take the heat out of their bellies. Ruby off down a hole there. Did you see that? Her head was right in. River just fell into it. We're going to go back this way. Ruby! Come on, sweetheart. Good girl. Oh, you've really got us stuck. You guys stay there. You guys stay there. There you go. Good girl. That big bit of turf was really not for moving. Good girl. Good puppies. We'll go this way for a minute and then we're going to go down this hill. Good puppies. Good puppies. £350. Oh, that is a man and a half that's landed on your foot. I'm not surprised you're in the hospital. I don't think they'd be saying to you, yeah, you can walk this one off. So I suspect you've been through the mill a little bit. Wow. Chicken 2, is that Ireland? No, it's not. We are not in Ireland. Someone want to tell them where we are? I'll give you a clue. Scotland indeed. Scotland indeed. And we're in Scotland's capital. We're in Edinburgh. Sorry, Stanley, buddy. Stanley just got snagged. Oh, sorry. I think I've maybe given it away. I've not said the name, but I've told you everything you would need to know. Good pups. Good puppies. Hopefully the camera's not picking up too much wind here, but it is a bit, we're a bit exposed. We're a bit exposed. But the beauty of that is we can see in many directions, or in all directions, if anyone's coming. And if we've got any dogs in our team that can't be trusted around other dogs, not pointing any fingers at anyone, but if there's anyone who's maybe a little bit spicy around people that we don't know, Stanley, I'm talking about you, I am, then at least we've got the opportunity to make a decision about what we do. Look at you guys, look at you guys, look at you guys. Hi guys, hello, thank you. I'm trying to hold the camera up a bit so we can all see what's going on. But everyone's getting kisses. Everyone's getting kisses. Ruby and River are down here. In case you're new to the channel, River's just on his second week with us. He's just a pup. Oh, kisses from Stanley boy. That's praise indeed. Good boy, bud. Good boy. Good River. You're doing great, kiddo. Yeah, love it. So yeah, this is my job. Is anybody jealous? I bet you wouldn't be jealous. I know it's like a lovely day here. It's summer. We're doing, you know, we're having a nice little cuddle. The dogs are rolling around. They're causing no mischief. Imagine this, like -15 hailstorms. The wind is blowing sideways. The dogs don't want to be out. One of the dogs is rolled in poo. You know, it's got its ups and downs, folks. Don't think this is all rock and roll. Hey buddy, I know. There's a little spot in sort of just the sort of ear canal, if you can get your finger in there. Oh, it's like a good scratch buddy, isn't it? Yes. No. It's good. Oh yes. Oh yes. Is that itching your brain, buddy? Is that itching your brain? So with us just sitting here and chilling, it's great to teach River that, you know, there's safety within the pack. Psychologically, he doesn't have to be on high alert the whole time. There's eyes and ears about the whole time. Many hands make light work, don't they, Stanley? I mean, you don't switch off much, but you're doing well with the little man. Yes, you are. Ford Mustang. I really wish you a speedy recovery. I hope that if you've had to have surgery or anything like that, I really hope it's all gone to plan and it's all been covered and everyone's good and you're able to take care of your family and stuff like that. And Chicken, it's never too late to get over to Scotland. We're very accommodating. Maybe if you're maybe not as fit and active as these dogs are, you might not make it up these hills, but there's definitely accessible places for you to go. Oh, and look at that, guys, we've hit 10 likes. What an amazing feat to hit while we're all sat nice and patient. River, what's this, buddy? What have I got? Oh, Ruby. Will we start with Ruby? That sounded like a yes. Barney, good boy. No, nothing for barking yet, thank you. What's this? Good boy. Charlie, good. River, you sitting nice, buddy? Good boy, well done. Okay, well done now. And don't forget you. Excuse me. What are you doing? Well done, guys. So for every 10 likes, if you're ever following us along again, for every 10 likes we do, we'll give the dogs a little biscuit, a little training treat to reward them for all their efforts on camera. They don't know you guys are here, you see. But it's very kind of you to provide us with those little validation tokens. We do appreciate it. And we're in no rush to kind of get back to the van, but Ruby's taking us off on a little adventure, so we'll just follow, just so that she gets she's wanting to follow her nose, so we'll just move down a little bit. We'll give her a little bit more interaction with her nose. We'll maybe set up camp here again. Charlie, come on, bud. Good, Stanley. Good. You had your up yesterday. Goodness me. Oh, honestly, knowing how bad my toe was when I broke it, I really do feel for you. That is a heavy thing to drop on your foot. Goodness me. Please stay safe. Stay safe out there. River. River is trying to be a bit inquisitive about something. Can you see that on the camera? Maybe it's not as in focus as we'd like it to be. Hey Charlie boy, how you doing? You've been very quiet on camera today, but oh, he's loving a scratch. He's loving this. Look at this. He's loving this. There we go. Barney and Nell having a little snog, a little kiss. You don't take it too far, Bunny. Yeah, kissing's okay. Charlie, you're getting in the way of their kissing, but you're getting in the way here. You're still getting a scratch. You're still getting a scratch, aren't you? Yeah. Charlie's going to want to do a runner now. He's going to have zoomies. I've just charged him up with zoomy energy. You okay, Oates? You're right, bud. You're no bother, eh? You're a good man. You're a good man. Well, like, as sad as this is to kind of wrap this up, what I'm going to say is we go live every day around about the same time, and then after we're live, the video of our live stream goes up as a post on the channel. So even if you miss our live stream, you can still watch it as if it's live, which lots of my community do. We're nearly sort of 1,500 subscribers now, guys. So if you fancy being part of the team, please just hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to be part of the wider family, and you can chat along with us and have as many questions or interactions with the squad as you like. You right, Stanley boy? You okay here? And yeah, if you're even people who are watching this and maybe hate dogs or are afraid of what you're seeing and maybe think, oh, this is a bit reckless almost, or something like that, you know, we'll answer those questions too. We'll talk about that. I'd actually quite like it when we get challenged on certain aspects, and we'd love for you to kind of contribute in that way. So yeah, so give us a little subscribe. We'll be live again tomorrow round about the same time, and Chicken 2 is saying you are a lucky man, which is very kind of you to say. I mean, all I'm doing is fulfilling my dream job and living in the best country in the world, and you know, I'm just joking. Just a bit of tongue-in-cheek there, guys. Right, well, this is me. You maybe not seen me, but you've heard me probably for the last few minutes. So this is me. I'm Stephen. If you see this logo on any of your social media, if it pops up, that is me. Everything is me. So give us a little follow. Instagram, Facebook, X, LinkedIn, Threads, but most importantly YouTube. And we will see you. There's a fly or a bee buzzing around my ear. I'm going to get these guys back to the house, back to the van, get them back to their respective house. I think we're going to need a big drink of water back at the van. And it's interesting, I'll have to put a little disclaimer into the clients and say, you know how you pay me to walk the dogs? Well, we've just sat in the hill and had a cuddle, and Barney's kissed Nell, and River's just lay in the corner, and we've not done much walking. So yeah, so I'm probably going to get sued under the terms and conditions, but I'm just joking, of course. Obviously the owners are very happy with what we do. I'm sure, at least I'm sure. There we go, there's the team. Right, for me and the squad, River just ran through my legs there. That was actually quite cool. I wish I'd caught that on camera. He just went straight through. Right, for me and the squad, we're going to sign off. Have a wonderful Thursday. We'll be back again Friday for the last one of the week. Don't miss it. Remember and hit that subscribe. Don't take the chance that the algorithm will bring you back. Maybe it thinks that you didn't like this. So hit the subscribe button. We'll see you tomorrow. And between now and then, I'm sure if you hit the subscribe, a couple of my other videos will come up on the channel. Certainly the funny ones that we do, the little short 10-second ones and things like that. There's a couple of real funny ones, even if I do say so myself. I really think that you'll enjoy them. If you've enjoyed this, you'll enjoy them. Have a great day from me and the team. Take care, all the best. Ford Mustang, you put your feet up now. Okay. Take care, bye bye.